All right, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to this week's clarinet lesson live on YouTube. I'm going to let everyone trickle in here. Hopefully, there's a few more clarinet players joining us. But welcome back. We're going to kick it into high gear today and try and get through all of our concert music. Hey, Chloe. Chloe, in particular, this class is going to be a little bit remedial for you, so you should think about joining us for the intermediate class, where we're going to do a lot more music relevant for your school. So today we're going to go over the 3 Blue Book songs that we have selected for our virtual concert, and we're going to do Superhero Blues and Playground Waltz. Now, hopefully you guys have gotten the instructional videos for those songs, where we break down each of the parts of the song and go over it really in depth, especially some of the harder fingerings for some of the notes. Like in Playground Waltz, there's a couple additional fingerings that we need to learn for the clarinet. Hey Vincent, welcome. So I was just saying to everyone, Vincent, that there's instructional videos for the Playground Waltz and Superhero Blues on our channel, and they go into those really in depth. So if you haven't seen them, please check them out. I'm going to go over the music with you guys today very quickly. So if you need a more in-depth, check out those videos, and you can play either those videos or this video unlimited amount of times. So just because 450 comes along and the video is over, doesn't mean you can't rewatch the video a bunch of times and fast forward to all the parts where we're playing. So that works out for you guys to get extra practice on this. All right, so without any further ado, let me just pull up our 6 notes that we need to play most of our music today, with the exception of Playground Waltz. So most of our music uses these 6 notes, and we've worked on for the past couple of weeks trying to memorize them, to try and commit them to memory without having to read them off of a page. For clarinets, mostly, all in the left hand with this one. So C, D, E, F, G, A, all left-hand notes. You're lucky. Flutes have to cross over and do a bunch of different fingerings. Same with saxophones, and trumpets have just a whole range with their embouchure that they have to control. So clarinets have it kind of easy here going over these couple of notes. Where it's hard for us and difficult for us are when we start using our pinkies and we start using these side keys. So definitely watch that instructional video for Playground Waltz, because we start talking about the side keys and how to use your pinkies. All right, let me pull up my metronome here. By the way, you guys, if you don't have a metronome and you do have a clock, that'll work just fine. If there's a really loud clock in your house, like an old school analog clock, that makes a lot of noise when the second hand ticks, stand next to that when you're practicing. That clicks at 1 click per second. And how many seconds are in a minute? 60. So that means that 60 clicks in a minute, 60 beats per minute, is our metronome marking. So I've got this metronome app here, and I set it to 60, which is the same speed as a clock. Here we go. Awesome. So let's try each of these notes, each of these 6 notes, forward and backwards, and play them as half notes. As written, make sure each of the notes gets 2 beats, 2 clicks. Here we go. Forward and backwards. 1, 2, ready, set, go. Nice. Anyone have any trouble with those 6 notes? Hopefully the answer is no, because we've been working on them for a bunch of weeks, including all year. We learned how to play most of these notes in the first half of the year, So hopefully you guys are still practicing these notes and getting them comfortable under your fingers, and hopefully you have them memorized by now, which is tremendous. Now, there are 2 more notes in a scale. Normally, a scale has 8 notes. Can anyone tell me what the remaining 2 notes are in our scale? I'll give you a hint. One of them is the same as the first note. It's just up an octave. Okay? And if you know what the answer is, you can go ahead and put it in the comments section. There are 2 more notes in our 8-note major scale. So tell me what those are. And I will go ahead and pull up some of our new music. Well, since nobody answered, the 8 notes in our scale, so we have C, D, E, F, G, A. The 7th note would be 1 note higher, so B, the note B. For clarinets, that note B is over the break, which means we have to cross over and start covering more holes and adding this fancy register key. So we need B natural, and then high C is our last note. Cool. And if you are looking for that challenge, you can visit the intermediate group on Thursdays. Come check that out, at least the first 5 minutes or so, and we go over those high notes. All right, so today I have the Superhero Blues pulled up. Hopefully you guys remember this from when we still had school. We went over this quite a bit, and I think a lot of us were getting the hang of it too. So it's a very repetitive rhythm. It's a really fun rhythm too, and I like to think of it like this. Short, short, long, long, short, 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 long, long, short. That's these quarter notes. Ba, 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 ba. Right there. And then we have our long note right here, which is 3 beats tied to another 3 beats. It's 6 beats long, so make sure you take a big, deep breath right there and hold that note for 6 full beats. Okay? There are only a few notes we need for this song. We need D as in dog, E as in egg, and later on we need open G at letter C in a box. You guys see the rehearsal letter C. Those notes are all G's, except for right here we play our high A. So basically the same 6 notes of the scale, just no F and no C. So it's pretty straightforward. Just follow the rhythm. Like I said, there's an instructional video for this one that goes into the notes in depth, and it really teaches you how to play this song if you don't already know how to play it. This is just going to be a quick run through and see how you do. The song starts with 4 clicks, and I'll warn you, they're a little hard to hear, so I'm going to try my best to count you in here at the beginning. So get ready to play Superhero Blues right at the beginning. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Long D. Now 1 note. Softly. 2 notes. Here we go. Up to E, play 3. 4 notes on D. 5 notes. Ready? Nice and loud. Rest, rest, ready, go. Rest, rest, ready, go. Rest, rest, ready, go. Rest, rest on G, up to A, rest, 2, 3, 4, and a rest. Nice job, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about Superhero Blues. I can go over notes really quickly if you want, but the notes are pretty simple. Listen to the recording. You can replay this video and get some more practice on it, or go ahead and find the instructional video for Superhero Blues on our YouTube channel. You just click that icon that says the orchestra plays. It looks like a little map pin, like a Google Maps pin, and it has a music note inside of it. Click that, find our playlist for Superhero Blues, and click on the clarinet part. Okay, here's the other tune that we selected for the full orchestra called the Playground Waltz. And I'll give you a quick run through on this one. First things first, you notice the this long bar with a number 4 over it, and again down below over here, the long bar with a number 8 over it. Those are measures of rests, so multi-measure rests. We have to count 4 full measures of rest at the beginning, and then 8 full measures of rest halfway through the piece. And what's a measure in the Playground Waltz? Well, a measure is going to be 3 beats long. It's in 3/4 time, so we have 3 beats per measure. You're counting 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Just like that. I changed the first note just to help me keep track of how many measures I'm counting. So if I'm doing 8, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3. Just like that. It's pretty simple. You see at measure 5, there's some text that says play second time only, and I underlined it right there for you. That means that we're resting. When we get to measure 5, don't play. We're going to rest. Measure 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then you're going to repeat back to measure 5, and since we're doing a second time, you can now play. It's the second time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Skip measure 12, go to the second ending, and play measure 13. Make sense? Then you go down all the way to the end and you see D-S al fine, which if you remember from Twinkle Twinkle, we have the D-C al fine. Go back to the beginning, play until the fine. D-S al fine is just below that on that page that has Twinkle. That means go back to this funny looking symbol. It's an S with a line through it and 2 dots. It's called the segno or the sign. So when we get to the end of the piece, we're not actually done. That's why there's no double bar line there. You go all the way back to measure 5, but rest. Don't play the first time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're resting. Repeat back. Play it again. Now that we're playing the second time, you can play. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 13, where the fine is, and that's the real ending of the song. So you got to play the whole page, and then go back and play at 5 again twice. Make sense? Now the only other thing that we need to know how to do in this song is play F sharp. Okay? Our E, which is the first note, is right here, the pinch note. We know how to play that, thumb in 1. And we also know that if we let go of our first finger, we get F, natural, regular F. In this song, there's a key signature that says that we need to play F sharp. That's that very first sharp right there. We have to play F sharp. So we're going to trade our thumb for our first finger. Okay, so if you're playing E, it's pinch, just like that. And F sharp, you're just going to lift your thumb off and keep your first finger down. It sounds like this. All right. So those are the only 2 notes in this song, E and F sharp. It's going to feature the violins. This song is going to have a lot of violin melody, so we're kind of backing up the violins. But Superhero Blues is our win song, the song that everybody gets to play fun stuff on. Okay? So we have the most important part, and that's the rhythm, keeping the entire song going rhythmically. Let's give this one a try. Don't forget that we have to count 4 measures of rest at the beginning, followed by some more rests at measure 5 because we only play the second time. Okay, here's my recording for Playground Waltz. Oh, and it starts right away. There's no click to this one. So get ready right at the beginning to count 4 measures. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ready, set, count. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now play. Nice job, everyone. When we get through the whole piece, don't forget to go back, play the segno section, which is 5 to 13, with another repeat throughout. All right, if you have questions about that one, let me know in the comments so I can answer them for you. I know the repeats may be a little tricky, but as long as you follow the music one measure at a time, I'm sure you'll be fine. It's a very easy roadmap to follow. And if you have your part printed out, go ahead and use some highlighters, kind of like I did here. I can change the highlighter on this program that I'm using and do different colors. So if you have a highlighter at home or several colors of highlighter, you can highlight the parts that relate to each other, kind of like this repeat sign goes back to here, so you might do that in blue. The dies al fine goes back up to here, so you could do that in red or yellow or a different color, green. I don't know if they make red highlighter. And then highlight the fine in the same color. So you know all of those things are related when they're highlighted, the same part. All right, you guys, so the only other thing left to do today is play through our concert music. So this is the music straight out of our Blue Books. The recordings are in Google Drive in the description of the video, or your parents would have received an email over the weekend with our practice catalog for each group. So you guys have one sheet of paper that has links to all of this music and all of the play-along tracks, the sheet music, and the videos to help you learn them. So hopefully you've taken advantage of that, and we're just going to run through each of these tunes. So let's start with Old MacDonald. Take that one out. Let's remember how to play F natural instead of F sharp, and all 6 notes that we need for this song. Okay, ready? Let's get our instruments ready. There's a 4-beat click at the beginning. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready? Repeat. Cool, that's one time through Old MacDonald. Don't forget that the tracks, you can play them 4 times on the recordings, but we only need 1 for the concert. So go ahead and record yourself playing at least 1 play through for each song. Chloe asks, what are the songs that we're playing for the concert? Well, you are in a different school, and you guys are playing some different music. So this music you can record if you want to, Chloe. That would help us out in the concert. But at Selma, you guys are doing the advanced group. So if you haven't seen those videos, the green book and the purple book videos, they're actually just one video on Thursday. Check them out. Get comfortable with some of the notes there. We're going to be going over that music this week, so join us for that on Thursday. Check that out, please. All right, so the next tune, you guys, is London Bridge. Here we go with the 4-beat click. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I missed it. 1, 2, 1, 2, London Bridge. And then the last tune for us in the Blue Book beginning group is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Here we go. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Nice job, everyone. So that's basically all you need to do for the concert. All of those songs, Playground Waltz, Superhero Blues, Twinkle Twinkle, London Bridge, and Old MacDonald. Those 5 tunes we're going to put together into a virtual concert, so you guys can record along to this video. As long as I'm playing the backing track, you can record using this video or just the backing track, whatever you choose. Just make sure that when you're recording, you hear the music and you hear me counting off to the recording. All right? And if you guys have headphones, I have these pretty, large headphones that go all the way over your ears. You don't need anything that serious. You can just use whatever earbuds you have laying around, or maybe your parents have some extra headphones that they can help you use. That way, when you're recording, you can hear the music really clearly in your ear, and then play, sorry, that was a violin mime, but you can play clarinet along to the recording that's in your ear, as opposed to putting it on a speaker. All right, and Chloe asks, are we going to do Harry Potter for Selma? Yes. So join us on Thursday for the Green Book class, and we're going to be doing all of that music there, okay? You can still prepare this music out of the Blue Book, Chloe, but we're also going to be doing the other things that you're used to playing at your school in that Green Book class. So make sure you tune in for that one on Thursday as well. If there's anyone here from Selma, Elliot, and sorry, I'm spacing all your names. I haven't seen you in a couple months. So anyhow, if you're watching from Selma, go ahead and tune in on Thursday to the Advanced Clarinet group, and we're going to go over that, okay? If you don't have the Green Book, that's okay, because all of the music is in the video description. There's a PDF, so you can download the PDF or just watch it on screen, because I pull it up on the screen just like on this video as well. All right. Any other questions, let me know quickly while I pack up here. And if you have questions about the recording process, you can do that as well. You can send us a comment here or send us an email to homework@theorchestraplace.com. Otherwise, you guys have a great week. Come join us on other videos later this week. We still have the movie music this week, and some other fun ones too. Have a great week. See you guys next time.